Hey, good afternoon, Bianca. Now, leading up to this joint session before Congress, we're hearing from dozens of Democrats, all literally reading off the same sheet of music. Take a listen.
That ain't true. That's what you just heard. Since day one of Donald Trump's presidency, prices are not down, they're up. Inflation is getting worse, not better. The prices of groceries, gas, housing, eggs, of essentials, it's not getting better, it's getting worse. Meanwhile, Donald Trump has done nothing, goose eggs, to lower prices. Instead, he's
Well, we should have warned you about the cacophony there, but Senate Democrats, dozens of them potentially, all released the exact same video, nearly word for word, the same statements attacking President Donald Trump and his agenda. It comes as the party is rebooting and also trying to connect with the voters and appear more authentic. Now, we're hearing those reports that there could be noisemakers and all types of signage, hand clappers, eggs and egg cartons, to distract potentially tonight, to take over and hijack the messaging. Democrats, though, are divided about the path forward as leadership warns members that such antics could be poor optics and potentially backfire. Now, Minnesota Democratic Congresswoman Ilhan Omar is also giving us a preview of some of the theatrics on tap tonight.
We shouldn't be surprised if we see walkouts. We shouldn't be surprised if we see, the kind of coordinated effort in dressing a certain way to send a message. We shouldn't be surprised if we see people might even, verbally react to some of the lies that we know he is going to tell.
Now, during Trump's first term, campaign videos quickly picked up on when Speaker Emerita Nancy Pelosi ripped up a copy of Trump's address, and there were close-ups of the pained and unhappy expressions on the faces of numerous progressive Democratic lawmakers. The new tactic being considered would instead take a more aggressive, assertive approach to protesting Trump. Now, there could be upwards of a dozen or more lawmakers that sit this one out, Bianca, and we are also hearing that a number of members on both the House and the Senate sides, they could also be staging their own live stream events with rebuttals in real time for Trump's speech. Bianca?
Well, you think the renewal of the American dream is something everyone would get behind, but apparently not. Alana, there are some reports, though, that there's Democrats not really on the same page of how to be this vocal opposition. What are you hearing right now on the Hill about, the lack of unity, which usually the left is so good at?
In the aftermath of the 2024 elections, Bianca, it's no secret that the Democratic Party has been struggling to find their footing once again, find the right people who will be front and center for the messaging, and that has been a struggle for them. Now, some members of the party, they want to be really forceful, they want to be really vocal tonight, potentially even shouting at the president when he makes comments they don't agree with. Others think that could potentially be a bad idea, and perhaps somewhat of a more restrained messaging could be more effective heading into the 2026 elections.
Fascinating. Well, that Mockingbird clip you played earlier, I definitely need an Advil after listening to that, Alana. Great to have you with us, though, with a preview of what's going to go down potentially tonight.